another video review. Today we're looking at the Dr. Wu Chatter set of Eagle Box and Orang Box. So anyways, we'll look at them. Let's look at the packaging right quick. And it's a nice box. I like the artwork actually. It's pretty, like, I actually think it's pretty neat. Like, I like not a lot of nice shading and all. Though technically it's slightly inaccurate with the colors. But it's alright. It's alright. We got Eagle Box over here. And then Orang Box. Or is it Orang or Orang? What? Up here we get Extreme Warfare out of these two tiny guys. Get some barcodes and warnings and whatnot. And on the back, get one of the nice product shots that they do. Then a bit of text down there that isn't a bio, it's just more warnings. It's like, don't eat this. It's bad. And as you can see, these guys are in the little cassette modes because they are compatible with Siege and Netflix Soundwave. However, I do not have either one here to show you that, but you have a Shatterglass Laserbeak, and as you can see, they are basically the size for it. So I'm just gonna take their word that this can work and move on with life. So I do not feel like following it up. Though if they do a Shatterglass Soundwave, it would be nice. We'd already have some cassettes for it. That'd be pretty great. Take a quick look at Eagle Box first. I think it was Eagle Box, yeah. Which this is Squawk Talk, and this is definitely the worst looking of the two. Like just all around, because it's a bird that has to be legs. That's just not really a thing. But it does look nice. Which I forgot to mention that this is Shatterglass Squawkbox, Shatterglass Beast Box, and Shatterglass Squawk Talk. This is why they're being reviewed, because Dr. Wu did a Shatterglass repaint, and so I'm reviewing it. Except I probably won't review that like Legend Scale Optimus Prime that they did, because I'm not really interested. Like, I sort of like them, but sort of not. I don't know. Like, I'm debating on picking up Beachcomber because I like Beachcomber and he looks fun. But I don't know. If I do, we'll see. We'll see if I review it in the future. Then here we have Beast Box or Orang Box, which he looks more like a cassette, mostly because he has the actual cassette detail there. Now on the back, there's a face. Hello. And then down here there's a face. Hello. And you can even bring out the fists for just a really weird flying pose. Just imagine that. I can show you the world. Oh, man. Yeah. So anyways, let's go ahead and get these two lads transformed. So we'll start with Squawk Talk first, which basically what you want to do is just untab all of this and then just flail them out. There's not too much transformation going on here. You want to flip these feet up, flip this back, and then you want to get the beak out, which is really not easy. There we go. And you want to fold it to where these are in front, like so. And I think you do this, like, wait, do you? Look, I'm gonna look at the box. No, you don't. Okay, never mind. You don't do that. They sit like this. And now we have bird. And now for Beast Box here, or Orang Box. Flip him out, get him back in that magic carpet ride pose. Flip down his little feet. Flip down his head. Rotate it around. Flip it up to where it's not like this. Rotate the feet down. Rotate on these shoulder joints like so. Get him into a little baby gorilla pose. And here they both are in their wee little robot modes. And they are small. Let me zoom in right quick, jeez. There we go. And just for a bit of scale, there they are with a Siege Laserbeak, which of course is my Shatterglass Laserbeak custom. And then just to bring in the other cassette that I technically have, there's my Shatterglass Rumble. And if they do a Shattered Glass Soundwave in like a wave 2 of that subline, can even though I know it's probably going to be in the Netflix one, which I don't really like Netflix Soundwave, but I feel like they'll make it look better. But can they do Ravage too, please? Like, come on, I want a crew. They each do have their own little guns, which we'll go ahead and talk about. Squawk Talk first, which he has these two I'm just going to zoom in on one. Very, very tiny guns. So they clip on. They have like this whole weird little shape. And they go on, I don't know, it's like this, right? How do these guns fit again? God, I've forgotten. I forgot how these guns work. Oh, wait. It's going like that. Plug them in sideways. Like so. And now he's got tiny little guns going on up there. Which, of course, again, this is a cassette that has to be legs and a bird. So it doesn't look too great. So I'm very forgiving about this. However, my one issue is there's no stand port. Which I know it's third party, so there's, you know, like, there doesn't always have to be a stand port, but like it's an aerial thing, and these aren't stand ports, they're just holes. And like, you tell me you couldn't fit like a 5mm hole anywhere on this? Just to put on a flight stand, because he's just a chunky bird sitting down here. Articulation wise, this can fold up and down. This head can go up and down. The wings can technically flap. They can go on here at some double bendy joints, and these can flip around. It's not the best. Not the best bird. I guess these can also fold back, like transformation for that flying pose. The guns can leave. They don't want to stay. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, which fitting the Shattered Glass Decepticon logos on these guys were not easy. Mostly Squawk Talk. Like Beastbox, the shoulder barely fit, but then this one it's like, where do I fit this where it isn't just in a weird spot in the combined mode? And I had to decide on the upper thigh, and it barely fit. And here we have Beastbox, which is my favorite of the two overall. Which this camera's not having a fun time focusing on their colors. They make them look a lot more vibrant, which I kind of like. But unfortunately, he has this just all the time, and it bothers me. It's like my one issue. This one, his main issue is just I wish there was a stand port, and then his issue is there's a face here all the time. It's got a face for a butt, man. It's ridiculous. But he does have a nice little head sculpt, nice little chunky thing. It reminds me of Boulder, like the Rescue Bots Boulder, honestly. Which he has these guns, which they just simply slot in up here for the full effect. And his articulation, the head is still on that ball joint. So he can look down, or it can swivel side to side. The shoulders go a full 360. You can also use the transformation joint if you need to. Go out that far. 90-degree elbow, and then the wrist can just bend in. I don't know why it bends in. It doesn't come up for transformation or anything. It just does. I just kind of wish they would have gone like the new age fist route, where you could where it was just like a peg and you pop these off and you'd have alternate hands, or even just so it can have a wrist swivel instead of this. Like, it'd be neat if there was a sword, but there is no sword. Technically he has a waist joint back there. He can do that. And then his little fetums have a nice little knee bend. And then I guess they can go out on that joint. He's just cute. They're just cute. This is a cute little gorilla man. So anyways, to get them into their respective combined modes, you basically just half transform this thing between both modes. You flip the head down, and then I believe you have to rotate around still. Take the shoulders, and you flip them up and position the arms like so. So you have one half. Just gonna lay over there. Take these guns. I'm gonna set them away for now. Then you take him. You fold away the bird stuff. And you rotate the legs to be down, rotate around the feet, then take this, oh no, that stays down. And that's it. Chassis, the Decepticon logo barely hiding under the skirt. And then what you want to do is there's these two slots, these two tabs, these two slots, and you just tab it in. And here we have Squawkbox, there we go, in his little robot mode. And it does look lovely. I actually do like how this looks a lot. Except for, of course, this big chunk behind the head, but I can forgive it. He's got a nice little head sculpt that kind of gives me, like, Rumble Frenzy vibes. I know it isn't, but, like, it just... I guess they're just general cassette man. That's a nice... You get, like, the bird detail carrier and some, like, okay sculpted detail. There isn't a ton, but they are small. So they pack in what you need. Articulation-wise, the head can rotate a full 360. Just imagine you're in a fight with this guy, and he's like... You know how in Armada they do the whole arm lock thing? Then instead of you sitting here for 20 minutes, he just kind of like has his head turn around just to whack shit with legs. It's my random thought for the day. Arms have the same articulation as they did for the beast mode. Nothing at the waist, which is understandable. If you want to move this up, the legs can go up that far, back that far. I actually have a double bend at the knee, which is pretty nice. Ankle swivel and ankle tilt, which I actually didn't realize you had an ankle tilt when I was first messing with it until I accidentally did it out of being someone that collects a lot of Siege stuff or for Cybertron. I was like, ah. And you can do a split. And we've got some nice stuff going on. I do like it. I like it a lot. And you can take the guns here. And what you do is you take it like this and then put them together. You want to make sure it's one where the tab, like there's nothing there but the tab on the right, on the side. And then it just tabs in to the arm on both sides. So now he's got the little baby Seeker null ray things. And to bring in for some scale, here he is with my Shattered Glass Rumble. I think it's Rumble. And here he is, again with Laserbeak. You can see how much taller he got. And then just for the heck of it, here's Custom Soundwave. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Get the whole family here. This is the Shattered Glass Soundwave squad so far. I say you look nice. He fits in. He's like a decent size. Of course, I'm not expecting to be this big, but like it works. Yeah. Overall, he's fun. It's a cheap little set. I think it's like 25, 35 maybe. I actually forgot how much this set costs. I just remember it wasn't. It definitely wasn't over 35. Like it's a very cheap set to get. Dr. Wu was coming back in action with some Legend scale, which I do think is kind of interesting how he's doing it like based on the. All right, I need you to stand. I need you to do your cool pose. Thank you. I do think it's interesting that he's doing it based on like the scale of the Titans instead of just like their own whatever. I think that's actually pretty neat. Though of course it still isn't 1-to-1 scale with the Titans since that's impossible, but like they're really small and meant to go with them a lot better. But I just think it's neat. I might pick up Beachcomber. If Shattered Glass Prime ever goes on sale, maybe. Because I don't really need one that small. I'm good. There isn't a Shattered Glass Titan coming out, as far as I know. So anyways, as I announced this earlier this week, but I am doing a Q&A for a 1,000 subscriber thing. I'll leave a link in the description below to the video. You can go ask your questions if you still haven't. You have until July 31st. All that good stuff. And yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, be sure to check out my channel for more video and custom reviews. And please don't forget to subscribe. You can also fall over again. Come on, man. Stand up for yourself. You're a good boy. Come on. You can also come check out my Facebook and Tumblr pages, links in the description below. You can also come join the Infinite on Discord server, also linked in the description below. And this is the 14th Prime, signing out.